And we are live. Okay, so
Woo-hoo!
I don't hear anything. Nope.
All right.
Do you hear me?
I do hear. See, it hasn't. Okay, it's starting now.
Oh,
Right,
it took a minute. Awesome. All right. Yeah, there's a little delay between us filming and it showing up on YouTube. Okay,
Yeah.
so hi, everybody. Here. Listen, Michelle and I decided that we just want to get right into this, but I'm like, I've got to say a little something about Michelle because she is just such a doll. She's always just a ripper, for one. She's just coming up with all this amazing content and then what's working for her. And then the other day she's like, this is what's working for me. When can I go live and tell DFG? And that just like heart explode because you know what? That's what makes somebody amazing and it sets them apart. A river versus a reservoir. She wanted to immediately share what she was doing because she wants to help us simplify our business, and that is incredible. So she is going live right now, and she's one of my favorite people. She's so sweet, so funny. She's everything beautiful that she touches. That's kind of my tagline for her because honestly, she does. But listen, to One Star Diamond, Michelle YoungDyke. She's got a lot of information. Go ahead and mute myself and turn it over to you, girlfriend.
Awesome. Hey, everyone. I am so glad you guys are on. I feel so honored that some of you are not listening to John Maxwell right now and you're listening to me instead. I don't know if you're crazy or what, but all right. I don't want to spend, like Lindsay said, do not want to spend a lot of time chatting. I will tell you that you will probably have a ton of questions because I am going to be sharing a lot. I mean, I'm about to bring a lot on you, and I literally want to walk you through what an entire month in my business has looked like lately. And I know that there's going to be questions along the way because I'm going to be mentioning Facebook ads. I'm going to be mentioning free groups. I'm going to be mentioning event pages. I'm going to be talking about Woofu applications and coach and challenger applications and kind of my system for funneling people into that final decision where they make they make a choice whether to go forward with a challenge group, a challenge pack, or that it's not for them. So I'm going, and even throughout free group, I want to give you a glimpse into what our free groups look like for our team. I want to give you a glimpse into our challenge groups and then kind of what I have been using as next steps for after someone has gone through a challenge group. So when I say I'm going to take you through a whole month, I'm going to take you through a whole month and I'm going to do it at lightning speed. So please have a pen and paper ready. I do want to answer your questions, but there's going to be a lot of them, like I said. But I do ask, you might just want to hold off until the end of the call because they might be answered. Lots and lots and lots to say. I want to jump right into it. I'm going to screen share from now on, like I promised you. I really don't want to talk to the camera the whole time. I want to actually show you. I'm opening up everything, y'all. I'm opening up my email to you. I'm opening up my my Facebook, my tracking system with Asana. I'm going to be opening up everything to you. So I'm going to screen share from now on. And like I said, I want to move at lightning speed. I have a plan in that I'm going to walk you through the process as if you were a complete stranger to me, and then end with you have completed a challenge group, you've either signed up as a challenger or as a coach, you've gone through that month in our challenge group, and then now what are next steps. So that's kind of the plan. I'm just going to show you from start to finish what it looks like when you kind of come into my market, my little funnel system, starting from the top down. Now, we all know that the shape of a funnel is like this, right? And please remind yourself of that. The shape of a funnel is very wide at the top because you are casting your net very, very wide in the beginning. But it gets very, very small the deeper that people get into your funnel. So you need to remember that not every single person that I talk to or reach out to or send an ad to or even put in the free group actually commits. Okay, I have people in my free group right now that have not even enrolled with their free Beachbody On Demand free trial. They're in there anyway because they've asked to be, and they've done some of the other steps, but I still have people that have not committed to just that basic freebie that I'm asking them to do. So you're going to see that the invite funnel does get very, 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 very small at the bottom. But at the end of the day, don't you want to work with people that are committed? And you don't want to be trying to, I mean, if you hit 50 Success Club points in a month, that's so great. That's great for your commission. That's great for this month. But if you haven't developed a close-knit, tight relationship with that person, then they're going to peace out and quit their Shakeology anyway in 3 months. And that's kind of the average that people are even on Shakeology anymore. So hopefully the system that I've sort of come to love in the last couple months, and I have been a coach for years now, and so this has been years in the making. I'm sorry to say, but the system I've sort of adopted now in terms of like what my monthly plan looks like, I think is one that really does nurture relationships, long-lasting relationships, and it makes that for when that conversation about coaching and actually just taking that next step and inviting others to join you, it's become sort of this seamless part of the funnel. And it is part of the funnel. I don't consider my funnel done once a challenge pack is sold. That's sort of, I would probably consider that like the middle of the funnel. The funnel is when they become successful coaches, right? So again, it gets narrow at the bottom. So just remember that and be okay with that. Be okay with that, because the people that are going to make you a 1-star, 5-star, 15-star, they're the people that are going to be all in from the get-go, right? They're going to be excited about a challenge group, and they're going to make that commitment, and they're going to move forward as a coach, and a really successful coach, because you developed a real relationship with that person. So I think the system and the funnel that I'm going to show you has been a good way so far to foster those relationships all along the way, because the relationships definitely evolve as you go from complete stranger to now coach. Okay. Not all of them become coaches. I'm saying that I'm talking like they all do. They don't all become coaches, but just because they're saying no to the coach opportunity after the first challenge group doesn't mean that in a year from now they're not going to. So I sort of think of everybody as a potentially awesome coach. Okay, now I'm going to screen share. I can see your questions if I click over to them, but I'm really not going to pay too much attention to them right now. So if you have them, awesome. I'm going to give you a chance at the end to get them answered. But right now I'm going to screen share for the rest of our time. And someone can chime in with chat. Let me know that you are seeing the screen share, hopefully. I think there's a lag between, okay, Lindsay's saying yes. Okay, so let me mention real quick to you guys that this process that I'm about to show you does have some prerequisites to it, okay? This is not necessarily a call for brand new coaches. You definitely want to pay this forward to new coaches at some point, but I don't know that I would start with this call. This is I really am speaking to people like me who've been in this business for years and still get frustrated that they work so hard, they work all day long, and they still are struggling just to hit Success Club every month. So here's some prerequisites, and these are things that I have taken care of over the years, okay? So hear me when I say that, years. So first of all, you need to have quality stuff on your social media. That is a no-brainer. I'm not even going to talk about that. You need to be posting your vital behaviors. If you need to be showcasing the coach life. You need to be, if there's any issues, by the way, because I can't see anything right now, just message me on Facebook if we run into any issues. I have my phone open. So, okay, you need to be posting quality social media on all of your platforms, all right? You need to have quality posts. Your face needs to be seen most, if not all of the time. You need to be showcasing the coach life. You need to be showcasing your challengers. You need to be shouting people out. You need to be going live with your workouts. And if not live, you need to at least be posting some sweaty selfies, and you need to be showing that you're a product of the product, that you're growing and you're learning as a leader, and that the coach life is an awesome, awesome life. So that just goes without saying. Okay, that's my husband calling. Awesome. He would, he would interrupt that. Okay. Hold on, let me get back to it. Okay. You need to understand who your people are. Now, this is absolutely of utmost importance when it comes to Facebook ads. And I'm going to touch on Facebook ads and Facebook boosts and how I'm using them, but I'll give you some resources at the end if you want to learn more about how to do that. You need to know who your people are. You need to sit down and you need to write out exactly who you are or who you were when you started this business, and that's who your people are. So there's no, it's an easy thing to figure out, but you have to know yourself inside and out. For an example, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about when I take you to the ad that I run every month to find my people, okay? I am a 28-year-old former elementary school teacher who was frustrated and burnt out and broke on life, right? That's the who that I talk to. I am a female, so I target women, specifically women who are teachers who are in my age range, period. That's it. And it has to be that narrow. So if you are it doesn't matter if you're a tattoo artist, I mean, those are your people. You need to be targeting different pages about that have to do with tattoo art. I mean, I don't know what it is that you are, but you've got to understand who your people are. So if you want to take a second after this call and jot down exactly who you are or where you were when coaching came into your life, Beachbody came into your life, that's who you need to talk to. That's the people that you need to talk to through your social media posts. I try to talk to the old me. And it's going to make a whole lot of sense once I start showing you how I run my ads. Okay. You need to have a Facebook like page, a business page. Honestly, you guys, business pages are only for the purpose of finding your market. You don't have to run your business on them. I do not run my business on my business page by any means. I actually have very little engagement on my business page, but it doesn't matter because it's really just one piece of my funnel system. It's how I get people to my personal page. It's how I get people as friends on Facebook now. Now, let me just say this, because if you're feeling at all overwhelmed looking at this list, maybe you don't have any of these things done, or maybe just one of them done, do not worry about it. Just please understand that this has been years in the making for me. So when you get off this call, you're probably not going to go immediately try to start running a Facebook ad. Like you might not even have a like page yet. So put that on your monthly to-do list, that you need to start upping your quality of social media posts. You need to figure out who your person is, who your people are. And you need to start posting. You need to start a like page. You need to start putting your posts over there as well. I do not, and I'll show you my business page. I do not put I don't really put different content over there. I share anything that has to do with Beachbody and my coach life, my fitness life, I put on there. I also add recipes over there and some quotes, but that's about it. That's the only thing I do different over there. But you need to have one. So if you don't have one yet, don't worry about it, because this you're going to find a lot of value in what I'm going to share about this funnel system, with or without Facebook ads, with or without a business page. But if you really want to 10x your business, or maybe you've been in the business for a long time and your warm market is it's taking a whole lot more time than it used to trying to find people through your warm market, then you need to start thinking about a business page. And that is how Facebook prefers you to run your business anyway. They don't prefer you're running your business on your like page. So that we do anyway, right, through our social media posting. But the idea is that you want to have that other page up and running too. Do not worry about likes. Do not worry about engagement. Josh Coates of Legacy Leadership, he's a real leader in our network, honestly, when it comes to helping coaches. He will be the first one to tell you that your business page is not the totality of your business and who you are and how popular you are. He has hardly any engagement on his, but it's where he gets all of his business from. So do not worry that you only have 1 like on a post or 5 likes on a post. I'm there too, but it doesn't matter because all of my people still come from there and they won't care either, okay? All right, a Wufoo or a Google Doc application. I'm gonna show you exactly what those look like. I'm gonna walk you through mine. They are easy, they're free. You can, there's no way to copy and paste someone's Wufoo doc, but you can open theirs up and then just draw from what you want. Draw from what you want in on their Google Doc. Now, by applications, I mean either a challenger application or a coach application or both. If you are a new coach and you literally, that's Greek to you and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you, okay, I'm gonna show you. They are free applications that really, I find, have set my business, it's set my business up in more of a, you know, it's respectable. People, they have to earn my time. They have to apply to work with me. And that really kind of starts to set you up as a coach, as somebody who you don't just, you're not just out there to sell people. That's what I feel like an application says to people. I'm not here to sell you something. I'm here to work with you. And I'm picky about the people that I work with. That's what it says to them. What it says to you is that they're serious about working with you and reaching their goals. They are willing to go through with this important step. And it also says to you that you're gonna have a lot of information on that person before you even have to have a conversation or start forming that person. Forming is, what I mean by that is family, occupation, recreation, and then you get to your message. It's just a way of talking to people. So before you even start getting to know somebody, you know that they see you as a person that people want to work with and that they're serious about reaching their goals and that they want to work with you. And what it says to you is that this person is serious and is worth my time talking to or investing in. And it's a way for you to have a lot of information on that person and sort of a filing cabinet of people that want to work with you and that you want to work with. So I'm going to show you what those look like. A basic understanding of Facebook boosts. Guys, Google has everything you could possibly need to know. Okay, Gary Vaynerchuk will say, if you don't know something, Google it. You don't have to ask your coach. You don't have to pay hundreds of dollars for a training. Google how to run a Facebook boost. Okay, I'm going to teach you a little bit about it, but I do not have time to teach you all of it. And the rest of what I have to share today will be beneficial for you, even if you don't run Facebook ads. So also, you want to start right now, even listening to my call. If you want to open up another screen, asana.com, create yourself a free account on asana.com, because this is how I organize and track every single element of my business now. Okay, I discovered it 2 weeks ago. Okay, this is literally that new, and I will open mine up and show you exactly what I do to keep track of people. But this is how my entire business is organized now, and I am losing track of nobody this way, and it is amazing, and it makes my power hour fly and so super productive now, and I'm so thankful for it. This is a completely free tool. Completely free. So please create it. That way you can play around and manipulate on it as I talk to you and open mine up, okay? So all these prerequisites right here that I'm showing you, if you are overwhelmed or, oh my gosh, I don't have any of these done, don't worry about it, you guys. Put a couple of them on your to-do list for this month and get to them when you can, okay? After you've done your inviting or whatever, get to them when you can, and they're ever evolving, right? Just like I said, this is years in the making. So I take all of these little things that I've done over the years, and now I have created a seamless system of putting people through all of them. Okay, so I'm going to stop that screen. How are we doing? Everybody can still hear me? Good, okay. I am going to, so I'm still screen sharing, right? All right, I've opened up the tabs at the top. I'm looking at your comments now. Okay, so I'm still screen sharing, good, you can see. All right, I've opened up just the tabs at the top of my screen that I keep open as I'm doing my power hour, all right? Now, for those of you who work full-time, your power hour might just be 1 hour. I call my power hour, that's my day, okay? This is what I do full-time now. So this is when I sit down to get busy and get to my business, whether it be 1 hour or 5 hours, these are the only tabs I keep open, right? I'm not distracted by anything else. I usually have personal development going on in the background, but I don't right now, of course. All right. Now, where my Facebook ad that I run through my like page, I'm going to show you quickly my like page and then show you my Facebook ad that I run every single month, how exactly I talk to people on it, and where I put them after they respond to it. Now, you might still be clueless, so I'm going to show you right now what that looks like. Okay. Let's go to, oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, hold on. Let me free up some space here. I'm going to go to my my like page. This is my like page, all right? Some tips, you need to make it look professional. If you don't have professional pictures, don't worry about it. Use PicMonkey, use what you have, but make it a place where this is your first impression, okay? If you're on a first date, like this is when that knock comes at your door and people open it up, like this is your first impression for your business. So make it good. Make it good. You can see on my cover photo, if I click on it, I've got some links here. This one hasn't been updated, but I've got some links here to my applications, some ways that people can connect with me. And I've sort of put, obviously I put my website on there, which is, I did not add that to the prerequisites, by the way, because you don't have to have a website up and running, okay? That came years into my business. It's very beneficial now, but in the beginning, you do not need this. And it's actually not part of my invite funnel at all, because I don't want new coaches to feel like that's something that they have to do right away, okay? But I immediately, people know kind of who I am based on my cover photo. I don't have a whole lot of pictures like other people do. I don't say yet that I'm a wife, a mom, a this, a that, but I have a little bit of a hint here. I'm a teacher, now fitpreneur is what I call myself on here. People immediately, because most of the people I attract to my page are teachers, that's the first thing they say. Okay, she's a teacher and now she's doing something else. She's into fitness. She shines light through fitness, faith, and friendship. That makes sense with her picture. And she's got a website. Like it's so simple, but it tells people exactly what they need to know when they log into my page. Also, I've got on my cover photo, here's where they can hear more about me and my story. You don't have to do things like this, but this is just that kind of first impression like I'm talking about. I've got some links here to those applications, which are so beneficial, like I said, so you want to get on those when you can. But I share, you guys, on here, I share the same kinds of things that I do on my personal page, okay? If it has to do with my fitness journey. Now, this is a post I did that's speaking to a tired, burnt out, stressed out, overworked, underpaid teacher, right? It was a long one, so I put it at the top of my page and I pinned it. This is what people see first. This is where I was, because these are my people that I'm speaking to. And you can see that this is actually a free challenger in our group this month. And I attracted her from an ad that I ran, which I'm going to show you next. And she obviously read this post because it was right there at the front of my page. So let's see here, go back. Those are just the kinds of things, I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about this, but there's some things that you can do to really help people get to know who you are right off the bat before you even have to have a conversation with them. And that comes through your fitness or your posting, right? So I do add some recipes on there. I've started doing this Monday morning musings because I'm all about faith. I've been sharing passages of scripture that I love on Mondays, and anything Beachbody related or fitness related or coach related. I'm trying to do some branding here with my website, and just some fun quotes, nutrition, anything that has to do with Beachbody, this is where I share it. Transformation Tuesdays. I do run my events on here, but not as ads anymore. I do a free event, and I'll show you more about that. I share stuff from Beachbody on mine. Not everybody does, but I share some stuff on Beachbody related. I'll do coach shout outs, challenger shout outs on here. Just anything that has to do with Beachbody. My personal page, I don't share stuff like, these kinds of recipes. This is not definitely not something, oops, sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. This is not typically something I share on my personal page, like not at all. If it doesn't have my face, then I don't share it on my personal page. But my business page, that's what a business page is for. That's where you guys can feel safe in sharing fun recipes. You notice, guys, I have hardly any engagement on here, but it doesn't matter. And here's why. I'm going to show you why in a second. Beachbody stuff, anything to do with the business or fitness, that's where I share it. I do not spend a lot of time thinking, well, I do spend time thinking about what I want to post on social media, but I don't spend a lot of time trying to attract people by my posts on here. Even on my personal page, I don't. I spend time supporting the funnel system, okay? And that I do that because I'm showcasing. I need to get up to, here's notifications. I think of my posts now as not a way to initially attract somebody, but as a way to support the attraction that's already happened. So when people visit my page, my posts support the lifestyle that I'm inviting them into. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. Woo, I'm talking a mile a minute. Can you guys hear me still? I see that. I don't see her anymore here. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. I know there's a lag. Lindsay, can you still hear me? Okay. All right, I'm going to keep going on my ad. Okay, here we go. Now, you notice that I have hardly any engagement on this thing. Okay, 3 likes, 0 likes, 1 like, even on my live videos, okay? Doesn't matter. I'm going to go into my notifications right now, and I'm going to show you what I do every single month to attract people, and that is through a Facebook ad. Now, if you don't have a Facebook page like this one, if you don't know ads yet, don't worry. That'll come, but this is for the people that immediately want to start running them, and these are some tips for you down the road when you start running them. Okay. Most of my notifications, you can see lately, are coming from this picture right here on the side. From this picture right here on the side. That's because this right here is an ad that I'm running. This is so important to talk about, you guys. I really want you to listen. I've spent hundreds, probably thousands of dollars trying to learn Facebook ads, this is all I needed to know. I need one winner. Okay, one winning ad that I can continue to edit differently each month and run every single month. Same picture, same ad, okay? You can see here that it has the date on it. This date does not appear to the people that are seeing it. It actually says sponsored instead because I'm running it as an ad. I'm boosting it. This is so far the engagement that I've got. Over 33,000 people have seen this. I've got over 250 likes, lots of shares, and then 300 and actually it's now up to like 600 something if you as far as what people see when they look at it as it appears on their screen, they see like 600 something comments. Now, yes, that's cool, but what you have to understand is that this is not a challenge group. This is a free group ad, okay? This is a very vital part of the funnel system. You need to start believing in free groups. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You have got to start believing in free groups. I fought them for the first 3 years of my business, okay? I fought them for 3 years in my business because as a full-time teacher, I did not have time to run a free group and then a challenge group. I didn't have time to come up with content every month for it, only in hopes to get to Success Club. I didn't have time to do that, so I fought free groups for a long time. Here's how I use free groups now. Okay. Here's my ad. What do you see immediately? Hey, teachers. Hey, teachers. Now, I can do another call if you want, and I can talk to you about how I specifically target teachers. I'll briefly show you a look at how I do that, but just know that I understand who my people are. And this ad, this boost is targeting teachers that live in the United States between the ages of, I think, 27 to 33 and that are female. Okay, that's the only people that are seeing this ad, which is awesome because it's the only people that I care to work with. All right, it's the people I want to work with. I just mentioned, now this is something that I can click here and I can edit every single month. So as my free groups change, or maybe this month we're doing Sean Week, so it's different than last month. So I go in. Here I'm talking about summer and being at the pool and the beach. That's not going to work all year round. So you want to structure an ad that you can continuously edit that works year round for all your groups. You can see in the picture, all I say, free, is really, really bold and in your face. Fitness challenge for teachers, because those are the things that never change month to month. I don't theme it around Christmas. I don't do a different picture for the summer. I say free fitness challenge for teachers, and I edit the details month to month. Does that make sense? So here I have, it's finally summer break. I know you want to feel more confident, blah, 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 blah. I, as a former elementary school teacher, now health and fitness coach, I want to connect you with the tools that changed my life, okay? I want to give you a sneak peek into what's possible using my favorite trainer next week for 7 straight days, totally free. We usually run our free groups, and I say we because we do them as a team now, and I'm going to show you. We usually run our free groups through for 5 days. We only run them for 5 days, Monday through Friday. Because Sean Week is 7 days, that's obviously something I had to change. We're doing it for 7 days now. Totally free. You do so much for others, it's time someone does for you. This is just some ideas for you guys as far as content. Starting on Monday, June 12th, my amazing team of coaches and I will be giving you exclusive access through Beachbody's On Demand 14-day free trial, which we have now, which you guys is all access. Didn't used to be all access, which made free groups a little bit wonky at first because we had to change the workouts every month and kind of change our posts every month because different workouts were available at different times through Beachbody On Demand. Now everybody gets 2 weeks all access. That is insane. And why that's insane is because you as a coach can then pick the workouts that you want them to do throughout your group. Now, if you're running free groups a different way, maybe you're doing clean eating groups, maybe you're doing, I don't know, crock pot groups, DIY groups, that's fine, you guys. This is just how I do it because for me, it seems like the most productive way to run a free group because I am literally giving people the access that I'm asking them to commit to through a challenge pack. I am showing them all of the trainers. I'm getting them to sweat it out with us. It's something that everybody will have access to. It's a way for them to start working out. It's a way for them to start posting about their workouts. It's a way for them to stay engaged. It's a way for them to see things like the Fix8 cooking show, or, you know, new programs if they're released. You could, you know, when Shift Shot comes out, you could run a free group and have everybody do the first week's worth of workouts. And then you can say, all right, if you want to continue, then we need to commit to a challenge group so that you can finish out this program with me. You know, that's just an idea. For me, running free groups with the 14-day free trial is just a no-brainer. And also keep in mind that as people are pushing play on these workouts, you guys, they're also, what pops up at the end of every one of your Beachbody On Demand workouts? Infomercials about Shakeology. And you have your trainers talking about how important it is. I mean, it hits all points. Talking about the portion fix, talking about the accountability of a challenge group. I mean, Beachbody On Demand does all of that for you. And when you can actually give people an interactive sneak peek into what is available through a challenge pack, then why waste your time coming up with content for free groups any other way? Like, why? I mean, and you're also, by enrolling them in that free 14-day trial, even if they don't commit to a challenge pack, you guys, even if they don't turn into a challenger right away, you have assigned that person as your customer in your online office. Isn't that kind of cool? So that when they are ready, or perhaps they decide that they want to randomly go buy a bag of Shakeology, or they randomly want to, I don't know, buy the performance line a year from now, you're already their coach. So it's also a way of getting free customers. Okay, let me make sure I don't have, okay, it says I keep getting muffled. My connection is good. I just want to make sure that everything looks faded here on screen share. That's not good. All right. Hopefully, Lindsay, does it look, oh, okay, it looks like she's messaging me. Hold on, guys. Oh, I'm muffled. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Google was clear, live was a little bit blurry. Let's see here. Gosh. Hold on, guys. We're going to figure this out. Lindsay's messaging me. We're gonna figure this out because I don't want it to be unclear. Although you guys know that it's a little bit blurry, but let me just keep talking and walking. All good for the past 3 minutes. Okay. All right, I'm not going to touch anything. I haven't been touching anything, but maybe it's Wi-Fi. Okay, just let me know. I'm going to keep coming back to this. Lindsay's going to let me know if we have any more issues. Okay, even if this is a little bit blurry, it's okay because I'm trying to do my best to verbally walk you guys through all this, all right? So back to this free group ad. Beachbody On Demand has everything that you need to give people as much information as they could possibly need to make a good decision about joining a challenge group, all right? You can see here, well, you can't see here. I just outline what is involved. Elite at-home fitness training. Guys, I will share all of, I'll share the link to this ad if you want, like in DFG, I'll share pictures. So don't worry about it. Let me just keep walking you through this verbally, and then I'll share any pictures or content that you guys need, all right? But I just outline what they can expect, and then ask them to reserve their spot in this fun group happening in less than a week, because I do run it about a week and a half, 2 weeks, a week and a half up until the start of the free group, okay? So when you're planning out your month, decide when you're gonna run that free group, and then run your ad. If you're running ads, find a winning one, right? Find a good, clear picture to use. Catch them with your caption that will be good year-round, month to month, and then run it probably, I would say, like a week and a half up until your free group, okay? Here's my call to action. What I say is to reserve your spot in this fun group happening in less than a week. Just comment below with me and I'll be in touch. All right. Now, me. All right. 374 times so far. Me. Here's what I used to do when I got that message or when I got those comments. What I used to do was personally message and friend request every single person because nobody else told me otherwise. This is just how I figured this is how I was gonna have to do it, right? I was gonna have to personally message and have 157 conversations in a day trying to form people only to still ask them to be involved in my free group. Okay, does that make sense? I cannot even tell you how overwhelmed I became with conversations. And I wasn't even talking to them about a challenge pack yet. So while I was getting a ton of engagement, I could not keep up and I did not have a funnel or a system of weeding the people out that weren't going to join, okay? I personally engaged every single one of them in conversation and started forming them. That is not what I recommend doing anymore. Here's what I did. I went to make sure that we're good. Are we good for now, Linz? Okay. What I started doing is I got smart after months of doing this. Now, you guys, for this kind of engagement, just to give you an idea, I've probably only spent $120 on this ad I've probably been running it for 3 months, 4 months, which might sound like a lot to you, but it's actually not a lot at all. It's about 9 cents per engagement. So for every me, I'm adding 9 cents. Or I'm paying 9 cents. If you're a new coach, there's no need for you to run Facebook ads yet because you've got tons and tons and tons of people in your warm market that you've yet to even talk to yet. So years into the business, this is really effective for me. And also as a leader of a team, I've got a lot more going on in my business day than I used to. And so this also saves me time of not having to go out and find people to invite. Okay, back to how I respond to each of these people now. And I started doing a lot of personal development with Melanie Mitro, who is the top coach. So why wouldn't you be listening to her all the time? She runs a Business Tip Tuesday on her YouTube channel every single Tuesday morning, and it's full of amazing tips. And so I started getting smart and going, okay, Melanie has a Facebook page. She runs ads. She does free events. How does she structure her funnel? So what I did is I went to Melanie Mitro's page, totally public content, right? I clicked on her next free Shanti event on her public page, and I read the description in there, and I realized that she has a very, a bomb.com next step system that she puts right on her event page. I'm going to show you my event page in a minute, that weeds all of the people out that are not that serious when they just respond with me, okay? So what I did is I started getting smart and I just created this free event on my page. I don't run it as an ad or anything. I just created it on my page. And instead of having a conversation and getting to know any of these people yet, I just respond to I write in reply, click reply, and I respond with this. What? So excited that you'll be getting in on the action, because I think she tagged her friends, which I also asked them to do in the ad. I asked them to tag friends. So excited you ladies will be getting in on the action with us. I'll be sure to connect with you via Messenger once I see your RSVP. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, I even got smarter as time went on. Hold on. Here's what I started doing. You guys, this is like such a learning experience for me. And if you can't see this, I literally put the link to the events as my reply. And I say, would love to get you in on the action, Jennifer. The event page below has all the next step information you need to participate. I can't wait to get to know you more. I am not messaging Jennifer until she has proven to me that she's serious about this free group, okay? Takes so much work and time off my hands, just that simple step. Now, that's how I literally responded to every single person. Every single person. I responded with the Facebook event link with a simple little message saying, I'd love to have you join us. The event page below has all the next step info you need. Now, what do I mean by next step info? I come in here to the free event and I have right in the description, okay, I didn't get fancy with it. It doesn't matter what your cover photo looks like, you guys, because you've already done all the work getting people into your funnel through your ad. That's where you've spent your time and your money. Don't worry about, I just grabbed a picture off the internet, okay? Comfort of your own home. I make sure I title it the same, similar to what I did in my ad, free 7-day summer slim down with Shanti. And which that looks different month to month, okay, depending on the kind of free group. Maybe I want to do a core to force focused free group a month. Maybe I want to do a 21-day fixed focused free group a month where we're going to be going live and talking about the containers and sharing recipes, blah, blah, blah. Then I'll do it that theme. I don't even have to have my face in the event page, okay? I want to showcase the trainers. Like my face was the ad, right? So chances are all of these people are visiting my page, learning more about me, reading my posts, reading my story, seeing if I'm for real, seeing if I do actually work out, if I walk the walk, and that's where your social media posting is valuable. But then I come in here, and this is the stuff that I will share with you guys. And if you want to go to my public page right now, then and click on this event as I'm talking to you, then that might be a really good idea for you if it's blurry, okay? Just go to my public page, and you can see my 4-step system right on the event page. So how can you join? Fill out this application to help me get to know you a bit. That takes them directly to my Challenger application that I created for free on Woofu, okay? And I will click it if you'd like me to so you can see what it looks like. All right? At first, I didn't know how to do a sparkly background. I figured that out as time went on. This is totally free for you as a coach. Go to woofu.com. Create a free account just like you do Asana for tracking your business, which I'm going to show you. Go to woofu.com. Here's my Challenger application. You guys, I do not have a conversation with anybody who responds to my ad until they have literally completed my entire Challenger application, which is for the purpose of a challenge group, by the way, a full-fledged challenge group. And they have requested themselves to be in the free group. So here's the Challenger application. Name, phone number, email are required. Guess what? I haven't had a conversation with those people yet, and I already have all of their contact info in my funnel, okay? You can bet I'm going to add them to my tracking system in Asana. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Are you currently working with a coach? Please describe your health and fitness goals. Describe any physical limitations you might face. Do you currently own a Beachbody program? Describe your daily diet and nutritional habits. Which of the following excite you the most? Cardio, kickboxing, blah, blah, blah. And then which of the flavors sound yummiest to you? And I actually need to update this because I haven't updated it with the new vegan flavors. But I add the Shakeology flavors there. Free, Challenger or not, they will answer those questions and they will send this application to you. The ones that are serious, which are the only ones that you should be giving your time to, okay? So awesome. So that's just what a Challenger application looks like. That's step one. That's what they have to do. Step one, in order to get into this free group. And what this does, you guys, by having these next steps, it really does set you apart as somebody who has their, lack of a better word, shit together. And you are you're not selling them. I mean, gosh, they have to fill out an application just to be in your free group. That's pretty insane, isn't it? Like, this person must be serious about what she does. Okay, step two, absolutely crucial. This eliminates all conversation that you have to have with somebody before they get into your free group. If you don't already have a BOD account or Beachbody On Demand account, create a free 14-day trial account via Beachbody On Demand with me as your coach. Scroll down to the bottom right option. Boom, there it is. That's step 2. That's how they enroll for free with their free 14-day, trial. That's all they need for the free group. And then they're going to, once they have those 2 steps done, they're going to enroll or join the Facebook group below. Request to join the Facebook group below. Once they request to join, you're going to get a notification that someone has requested to join your free group. Then you can go into your Woofoo applications and go, has this person, oh, my doorbell's ringing, great. Then you can go into your applications and go, has this person submitted an application? Yes or no. Has this person showed up in my back office as a free challenger? Yes or no. And until you see their name, and you can decide whether or not you're going to let them in regardless. I do, but maybe you don't want to. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you want to know that they've done the first 2 things before you let them into your free group. But just know that in a free group, and the way we run them, what I'm going to show you in this free group, we don't give a whole lot away, you guys. It's free. We don't spend a lot of time. We all just work out together. That's pretty much the totality of what we do in this group. So even if they haven't enrolled, even if they haven't submitted a challenger application, they're going to be in that environment where that positive peer pressure is going to be created, and they're going to start seeing a lot of other people working out and who've actually followed through with this thing, and they might get motivated. So just because they don't participate in the free group doesn't mean they're not watching, listening, seeing other people take advantage of all of this awesome stuff, and doesn't mean they're going to say no to a challenge group. So let them in if you want. I do, but because you have step 1 and 2, your challenger application and your on-demand free trial, you're going to know, it's kind of a buffer for you to know who to let in and who not to let in if you want to put some boundaries. Okay, and then number 4, by the way, you can find all of the links that you need in your BB Links, in the BB Links app, which I probably should have put as a prerequisite. You need to have downloaded the BB Links app because it is the way that you're going to send all of the links that you need to your people. So if you don't know how to find your free 14-day trial link, then download BB Links, enroll with your Coach ID, and it's going to show you. You can copy and paste it anywhere. And I'm also going to show you in Asana how you can save all of those links for easy grab, okay? All right, number 4, simple, show up each and every day ready to sweat and give it your all. Now, I did add this later, and I should have added it to begin with, but I added it later. It says, as a bonus, if you participate in Shanti Week with the purchase of Beachbody On Demand's All Access Challenge Pack, you'll also secure your spot in our team's July Challenge group and be entered to win a special gift from our team. Here's the exciting part, you guys, and here's what I want to share with you. Are we still good, Lindsay? I know I keep bringing you up. Okay, good. Here's kind of a cool thing about putting that in initially. Now, it might make you nervous to put that, like, oh my gosh, but I'm only talking about a free group. Here's what you need to know. I have sold 3 challenge packs this month already, and I haven't had a single conversation with people yet, okay? That has never happened to me before. Now, of course, I'm talking to them now. One of them signed up as, actually, I shouldn't say that. 2 of them signed up and I never had a conversation with them before. I funneled them in from my ad. I gave them the next steps in an event, and they moved forward with these, with a challenge pack on their own because they wanted to be entered to win a special gift from our team, which I don't even know what that's going to be yet. Okay, it might probably be like a Success Club prize that I won in the past. No cost to you. But I have sold 2 challenge packs, and then I enrolled a coach through the same funnel system, not from the ad, but from a free group funnel system that I was running from my personal page at the same time that had these next steps. And it's someone I've been talking to for a year and a half about coaching. I even met them at Starbucks in person and talked to them about coaching, but they weren't ready to get involved yet. For some reason, Shanti Week was their final push. And so it's possible. Oh, my husband. Okay. It is possible that, guys, sorry. Sorry for the phone call. I don't know how to. He'll stop. It is possible to move people into a challenge pack on their own. I mean, they, for whatever reason, knew that they needed that already, and they moved forward with it. So, and then, but I do put a note at the bottom. It says Shakeology is not required to participate in Shaun T Week. So it's just a caveat for people who, you know, still are unsure, like, well, now she's trying to sell me. No, it's not required to participate in Shaun T Week. But you're going to bet they're going to hear about Shakeology through On Demand and through the coaches that are running our free group. Okay, I can't wait to do this with you. Be sure to tag a friend, share this event with them. The more, the merrier. Blah, 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 blah. I did a few posts. How excited I am, reminding them to follow the 4-step system to get enrolled. That's kind of step 2 after I have attracted people from this ad, right? I've given them, you can see a lot of people, starts to get more narrow. I had 300 something people say that they were interested initially, but only probably 80 something people decided to follow through on my reply about the event, okay? Here's where the funnel keeps getting more narrow. All right, here's where it starts to get really narrow. I check my back office every single morning that I'm running these ads and running this event to see who's actually followed through with their free trial enrollment. All right, so that's why I have this tab open. I'm checking that every day. When they come through, then I make a note in Asana, and I will show you what that looks like, that they are actually a customer now, they're a free customer, they're participating in Shaun Week, blah, 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 blah. I also check my Woofu applications. Hold on, let me respond to him. Okay, I'm really opening up my life to y'all today. Okay, so here's Woofu. Here's my challenge application. Coach application I'm not even working with right now. I have, this is something that I'm going to start having my coaches, my new coaches fill out after they have they've actually become a coach, okay, as a way to get more information and see what they actually want to make of this business, which is also something that I picked up from Melanie Mitro. All right, so here is my challenger application. Here's where I see who is really serious about free group. And here's who I am really going to focus on first when it comes to, okay, that's Olivia. I think I'm good. Here's who I'm really going to focus on when it comes to talking about a challenge group first. Doesn't mean I'm not going to talk to anybody else, but it does mean that I'm going to people first. Okay, I can tell you in all honesty that I'm going through these pages, okay?
Hey, Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I did not want to interrupt. I kept waiting
No,
for
you're fine.
it to check itself. But for some reason, we lost your screen share. So we haven't been seeing, we don't see your, what are we in right now?
You don't see, okay. It says I'm screen sharing. Let me, hold on, let me.
I don't know that we're in right now, guys. I'm in a note-taking poll over here.
Hold on, guys. Screen is black. I'm gonna try to get it back. Me. Why am I showing up as a picture? That's weird. All right. Share. Okay, can you see it now, maybe?
Just me, unfortunately. I wasn't on this call.
So strange. Okay. Let me stop screen share. Let me stop sharing and start over again.
Okay.
Share. Still not working. Stop sharing. Phooey.
This is still super great content, and
it's maybe application window. No. Entire screen. Share. How about Facebook Live? We can only see Lindsay. This is so strange, huh? It says I'm like, I don't know why I'm showing up as.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm suddenly showing up as a my Google image.
Okay.
Just you can see the screen share.
I can't see anything either.
Well, shoot. That is so weird. It says I'm screen sharing, but I can't even see me now. Like, it's just a picture of me.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh. Let's see.
Where were we? Were we in Asana looking at how you filter through those people?
Yeah.
That's what you were just explaining, right?
Yes, I am moving you guys from the Challenger application. Oh, man. Should I leave call and come back in again? Would that work? You think?
I don't think so. I don't know for sure, but I don't think so.
Settings. FaceTime. Camera. Save.
And you tried to cancel screen share and start again?
All right. Yeah, I sure did.
That's so weird.
Okay. Can you see my screen share now? No.
No.
Huh. Oh, you guys, so sorry about this.
No,
it gives me the option to leave the call, so maybe I can leave and come back in?
Try it.
I don't know.
If not, we'll back it up and maybe again for your new coaches anyway. I think she pieced out. I was garbled.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, I see you. So that's a good sign.
That's a good thing. I closed out YouTube in case that was the issue.
Okay.
Let me see if I can screen share. Can you see my screen share?
Yes, we can now.
All right. YouTube too?
YouTube too?
Can YouTube, can live see my screen share?
Oh, can you guys? It's still me because there's a lag.
Okay, there's lag. All right, let me know and then. This call's getting long. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay, let's see. Now your screen share is me again. But you're in screen sharing mode. Okay, now you're somewhere. Now you're somewhere. Okay, let's get that up somehow. Let me mute me.
Okay. Not working?
Okay, well, this is technology. I don't know. It's it comes and goes. Okay, so let me think. I have a huge list of questions, which are probably like, I said save them to the end. I don't know what you want to do after this call because this has been fantastic. I think you're probably going to want to get a very secure way of re-recording this, either quick start or something that records your screen and is a voiceover even. That way you're not seeing it all and it's just a fantastic tutorial for people. That may be an option for you. I was thinking there needs to be, obviously for you and your team, but that we could all use, is just like a step-by-step, since you do that so well, laying out step-by-steps of what you need to do second month as a coach or whatever to do this. Like,
Okay.
Number one, you start posting, create the like page, establish an avatar, and there's all kinds of videos on that.
Yeah.
App, and then you might even have, you know, your tutorial on that connected to it. Understanding Facebook ads and boost, all of this with YouTube links on how to do these things. Creating the sauna, because even when I did try to go create the sauna, it told me to have my work email. Did you see that?
No, I use Gmail.
Yeah, I tried to use my regular email and it didn't let me. So there was that. I don't know. But then I had like extra things that we should do. Refer to your like page and see how you set that up. It was beautiful, brilliant, great job. Pinning like your my story to the top, fantastic.
Yeah.
And adding the optional tabs to the top, which has been on my like 4-year to-do list. You know, you feel so good about doing these things. This call, I mean, I hate that this happened. I don't even know what to say. This was amazing, and not on YouTube Live for this DFG call, but for your own sanity and duplication, you're going to want to re-record this somehow.
Yeah.
One quick question: your images, do you use Shutterstock or do you just pull those from Google?
Which images?
Like so the ones on your Facebook white page?
No, those are almost all my content. If it's not of me or pictures that have been taken of me, I get it from the fan pages of Beachbody.
Like the
recipes and stuff.
That the donuts stuck out to me.
Yeah, Google free image. Yeah, just Google
images. Okay, cool. Yeah. Luana asks, how does she run the initial ad?
Yeah. That's going to be, like I said, that might be a video for a different day, as well as what kind of, can you guys still hear me? Am I still being heard?
Yeah, and Erin says, I would love to see what she does with the sauna.
Yeah, that's really what I wanted to get to. So can you, I'm not screen sharing right now, right? You can't see me? You can't see Asana?
Down there, but it's not the main thing. Let me mute me again.
Okay. That just doesn't make any sense.
Click on your Asana tab now. Now you're there.
I am. Yay, we're back. Okay, I'm on Google. Okay, so you can see me now. Or you can see Asana.
Yes.
Okay, on YouTube. All right, you guys, then I'm going to quickly take you to here. I told you Woofu, right? So I have probably got about 25 applications just in this past week from free group people, okay? Now, these are fantastic because they give you that starting point for your conversation. So I have not even started talking to these people yet on Facebook, but I already have their goals, their whys, their Shakeology flavors, their nutritional habits, their workout routines, whether or not they're working with a coach. I mean, that's all part of that funnel. And these are the people I'm really going to focus on. All of these people are in our free group right now, enrolled in the 14-day free trial. Okay, so yes, it's important to have a Woofu app, but if you don't have one, that's okay. And like Lindsay suggested, that might be something that we want to do in terms of, your first month as a coach and your second month as a coach, third month, those things that you can start working on. But it's a way for that funnel to continue to get smaller and know who's serious. But you can use a free group event on your personal page just the exact same way I do on my public page. In fact, I also run them on my personal page. And your inviting will still happen. Okay, whether or not you're running an ad, you can go out and invite people, and I can promise you that they're going to join a free group because it's free. What do they have to lose? And so you take them through that next step process. Okay, Here is where I want to talk to you about Asana. Here's where Asana comes into play. Before I screen share Asana, I want to take you to our free group real quickly. We run them as a team, and like I mentioned before in the post before the call even started, we run them as a team. And so we have however many days you're going to run your free group. We usually do them for 5 days. This week is 7 days. So we have 7 volunteer coaches. If you don't have that many coaches on your team yet, or that many who want to get involved, don't worry about it. Do 3 every other day with one of your coaches, okay? Just share the load. And all that means is we've taken the, sometimes it looks different depending on the group. For Sean T Week, there was a challenge group guide that was given to us by Beachbody. So that person, if it's that, okay, so say today was my day in group, I post from the challenge group guide in the morning. In the afternoon, I am posting some recipes from maybe the Insanity fan page on Facebook. And in the evening, I am sharing some Insanity transformations. Okay, does that make sense? So super simple. That's all we do for our free groups. Free recipes, don't give too much away, okay? Get them from the fan pages on Facebook. It's all public content. People just don't know it exists. Add some recipes. Add some transformation photos with whatever program you're focusing on for that free group, and check in with them just as you are your other challenge group, okay? Post your sweaty selfies. We do a reward system, so a foodie pick, 1 point, sweaty selfie, workout videos, live videos. People keep track of their own points, okay? They can earn, with this little system right here, they can earn up to 10 a day. Here, I like this system, okay? I like this little point system because it helps potential coaches start to stand out before they even commit to a challenge group. If people are going live all the time, and they will, there will be some free challengers that go live every day with their workouts, you can bet that I am putting them on my potential coach list, okay? People keep track of their own points, and then we do, that's how many times their name goes into a hat. You can do automatic generators on Google. You can just find automatic generators, like a spin the wheel type of thing, and you can just do a drawing for the people who participated. So it really does run itself. After you as a coach take charge of your day, then you don't really do anything else aside from just check in occasionally like you do with your month-long challenge group. And we've got all kinds of free people checking in, posting videos. These are all people who have not committed. Well, most of them are people who have not committed to a challenge pack yet. Okay, so pretty exciting. They're also getting really accustomed to, I love that picture, Lauren. They're also getting really accustomed to your community. I mean, they're involved in the community that is Team Radiant, that community that they will be joining in a challenge group or in a coaching aspect before you even ask anything of them or before they even make a purchase. You are sharing your tribe, okay? So it makes those conversations go so much easier. So that's just how we do free groups. Now going to Asana. Woo, this is like the meat of what I want to show you, because this is where I'm at this month, okay? I've just taken you from stranger, which might look like your warm market on your personal page, okay? People that you want to invite to your free group, whichever source that whatever page you get them from, it doesn't matter. I've walked you up to now you're involved in a free group because you followed those steps. Here's my way of tracking throughout that entire process, because you will forget people, you will lose track of people, and you will become very stressed out, and your time will be spent trying to organize your business and your groups and trying to remember who committed, who didn't, who actually has what they need to participate versus who doesn't. And so that's where Asana comes into play. Now, before I show you this, I want to tell you something that Melanie Mitchell told me that really changed things for me, okay? When you start a tracking system, whether it be Google Streaks, whether it be Teamsy, whether it be Asana. I like Asana because it's so freaking easy and simple and it's free. Whatever tracking system you choose, do not, for any length of time, do not spend any time trying to put people from your old lists and organize them into your tracking system. Do not spend your time doing that, because those people will come back up in your memory. They'll come back up on your newsfeed. You can add them then. Throw away your old lists if you have to. Put them in a box somewhere or a drawer and start fresh this month. Here's why I tell you to do that, because everything that I'm about to show you with Asana, everything that is in my Asana, I have added in just the past week. I have pages and pages and pages of old people that haven't committed yet in my notebooks that I haven't even begun to put in here. And you can see how wide my funnel is without even spending any time going back to old prospects, okay? When you go into Asana, you're going to have, now there are some much shorter tutorials about how to navigate Asana, but it's pretty easy, okay? I did it just through trial and error, and I found kind of those categories that work for me, all right? Am I still good, Lindsay? Cool. All right, Asana. Here we go. You have what are called projects, and those you can see right down here on the bottom. To create a new project, I hope everybody has Asana open because it's awesome, and you guys should start doing this as I'm talking to you. You have a create a project here, and you can make categories however you see fit. Here's the only, I'm gonna delete that. I'm not deleting anything important. It's just showing me my recent places I've been. These are the only projects or categories that I have. This is what works for me. You will find what works for you. So to create a project, you can just go down here, and it'll first show up in here, and then you can come over to these three dots and click add to favorites, I think is what it'll be called. So you add to favorites, and then it goes right to the top, okay? So I've favorited all of my projects. I have my daily checklist. It's just a quick reminder of what I'm supposed to be doing every day, but I haven't even gotten to this yet because right now I've just been putting all of the people from my funnel into Asana. So I'm not even here yet. I'm doing this anyway, if that makes sense. But it's just a good reminder on those days where you feel like you have nothing to do. I got contacts, okay? Contacts, the only people I put into my contacts list are people that I have not started talking to, that are not involved with my funnel yet. Maybe I've seen them on my newsfeed and I haven't started engaging with them yet. They're just people I have my eye on. And in fact, I need to add somebody to this today because I came across them on my newsfeed, and I was going to wait to do it so I could show you guys how. So you can see I only have a few people in here, but these are people I haven't started talking to yet. They've just always been on my mind. Prospects are a different thing. Prospects are people who are in my funnel, whether through an ad, an event page, a challenger application, a message. Okay, we've already started messaging about something totally different. I have added them into my prospects, and you can see I've got a few people in here already. In just the last week, I've added all of these people, okay? That's why I say, and that's why Melanie says, do not for a second spend any time trying to add old people. That'll come. What I love about Asana and how you add somebody into your project, so if this whole thing was blank, you will go into add task, and you can literally just type their name. So I already know the guy that I came across in my feed today, he's lost 100 pounds on his own, and he has nothing to do with Beachbody, but we've talked about Beachbody coaching before, but I forgot about him because I didn't have a way of tracking him. His name's Joe. I put Joe in here, and Joe's in there, okay? That's all you gotta do. Everything automatically saves. So you don't have to go anywhere and click save or anything like that. The description, the only thing that I personally put in the description, and you'll find something that works for you, a way that works for you, the only thing I put in there is how we connected, okay? So if it's on my like page, I put LP. If it's on my personal page, I click personal page. If I'm already friends with them, because I do that because I connect with a lot of people on my like page, but I haven't necessarily friend requested them yet, if that makes sense. So that's just my way of knowing. I'll put personal page, we had mutual friends. Okay. That's all I put in the description. It's just how I met them. Then I come down here, and this is your note-taking spot right here. You can comment on yourself as much as you want. So I'm going to put here, connected months back, lost a lot of weight on his own, discussed coaching opportunity, need to follow up with. That's it. And then I comment to myself. So it's my constant way of tracking where I'm at with somebody. So after I followed up, I'll say, had questions about, as in he had questions about, and then you name it. Okay, I'll comment. So I have this ever-running list of notes with this person. Now, here is what I absolutely love about Asana. Okay, are you guys ready for this? You can tag people in little groupings that you want, where you want to easily locate them. Okay, so some of the ones that I've created, here's the tags right here. I'm going to tag Joe because he not only is a potential challenger, but he is a potential coach. Okay, here's what I do. I click this little tag and I type in potential, and it already comes up because I have so many people tagged as that. I tag potential challenger, but then I also tag potential coach. If they were interested in Sean Week, maybe they responded to the event page or they're in the Sean Week group, I have a little tag for Sean Week going. Okay, I'm just going to do it like he is. It's a different color because it's my group that's running right now. Okay, so I kind of want it to stand out to me. All of the other ones I keep the same color, and you can change colors, and you'll find how to you'll figure out how to do that. It's super easy to figure out. So maybe he's participating in Sean Week. I always tag him if they are participating in a Sean Week. I still tag free group because perhaps he doesn't enroll for Sean Week and he doesn't actually engage in Sean Week. I still have free group later after I delete this Sean Week to remind me that maybe I should invite him to the next free group that comes around. Does that make sense? So I do tag free group as well as Sean Week. So that one's a different color because it's the one currently running, but I'll also put free group in there to remind myself he might want to get in on the next free group if he doesn't take advantage of this one. Other tags are free customer. That is after I have seen somebody has followed through on their enrollment for the 14-day free trial, I'll tag him as free customer. Here's what I love about Asana, because it automatically saves. I can go look at somebody else. Say 4 weeks later comes around, our challenge group's over, free group's over. I come back in here and I go, oh yeah, Joe was going to participate in Sean Week, but he didn't. All I have to do is delete the tag Sean Week from him. And so it's so easy to move people from list to list because they're tags and not lists, if that makes sense. Okay, it's amazing. It's so easy. I know he hasn't enrolled as a free customer. I know he has not shown interest in a free group. For now, this is all that applies to Joe. So that's all I'm going to say. Also, what's really cool about Asana is that when you want to follow up with somebody, you can come in here. You can click due date. Maybe I talked to Joe today and he doesn't respond to me. I'm going to make sure that I follow up with him on Friday. So I will click Friday and then I will assign that Friday to myself. My email's already registered. And on Friday, Asana is going to send me an email reminding me that I need to go follow up with Joe. And then I'm done. I'm moving on to my next person. Okay? Do you see how effective this makes your power hour? Because you can come in here. I just want to make sure I'm good, Lindsay. That's why I keep coming over to you. This is why your power hour turns into a power hour, is because you know exactly where you stand with people, and you can put notes. So as I'm coming over here and talking to so-and-so, right, I can come back in here and I can add a note, blah, 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 comment, moving on to the next person. Okay, so that's Asana. As far as the tags go, do you know what we want to know? The beauty of tags is that you can come at any point in time, wherever you see a tag, you can click on, say, Sean Week. Click on Sean Week. Boom, you have the entire list of everybody and anybody that you tagged with Sean Week. So as I'm preparing for Sean Week, I'm coming in here and I know I'm gonna need to message these people, maybe double check that they have everything that they need for Sean Week. And it has a built-in list of anyone with that tag. So there's no more keeping lists, okay? When I want to say my power hour involves 10 follow-ups, then I can come in here and I can go my tasks. Let's see, I think I have old tasks. I don't have any new tasks, but here's where a list would be of people that I've assigned a date to that I need to follow up with. So boom, my power hour, I know exactly who to go to and talk to. Or hey girls, I'm gonna go to contacts because I haven't started talking to these people yet. And these are the people that I'm gonna use for my hey girls. Follow, 10 friend request follows. Okay, like I said, I'm not really using that yet because I've got so many people I'm talking to already. So my prospects, if I click on free group, I know that these are all the people in the past that have participated or shown interest in a free group. So those who don't, it's gonna be really cool when you go to July. Okay, so say next month. Next month you create a new event for a free group. Go back through your friends list and invite all of these people that in the past had interest in a free group, okay? Because they probably, if they didn't participate in the last one, they might participate in this one. So now you have people to invite to that event, okay? Great if you're not running ads. You have people to invite to that event. You have people in here that you've tagged as potential challenger to go physically invite to that event. And by physically invite, I mean actually click invite friends and add their name in there. So it's this amazing way of organizing all your lists, but seamlessly taking somebody off or adding somebody to a list without actually taking much time to do it, okay? Chris and Summer, they're enrolled as a free customer. They have all of these all of these tags. They have not committed to a challenge group yet. I already know that, but that's because their financial situation is not great right now. And I have said that in my notes. They're not ready yet, but check back in August for a challenge group. Summer asked a lot of questions about coaching. That's why I tagged her as a potential coach, okay? Super easy way to organize your lists. Other projects I have in here now, I mean, I hate those words because they're not really conducive to Beachbody coaching necessarily, but projects and kind of what you want to focus on in Asana. Here it says, it can be confusing because it says team conversations, team calendar. Asana was designed for businesses to collaborate together, if that makes sense. So most people who use Asana are collaborating with people in their business and they're doing projects together. And they're assigning projects to certain people in their business. So it's not designed for Beachbody coaches. You kind of have to make it your own. So anything that says team, it doesn't have anything to do with Team Radiant. It's just the way Asana is structured. But that's why you create your own labels right here. Scripts, okay, super simple. As I follow up with people who respond to my ad, or maybe my initial, I tag them I title them exactly what they are. If somebody has sent an application in, this is what I copy and paste and send to them. Hey, thank you so much for submitting your Challenger application. Thanks for taking the time to fill that out. It really helps me get to know you. I'm so excited you'll be joining us next week. Did you get enrolled okay with your free trial? That might be my initial message to somebody after they've literally gone through half my funnel already. Follow up, initial message to event RSVP. Okay, to a friend. So someone has RSVP to Sean Week, maybe through an event that I created on my personal page or my like page. Here's what I send them. Hey, thanks so much for the add-on here. And as you begin to send these things initially, copy and paste them and then write them as a script in your Asana. That way, your whole day, you are just grabbing things from Asana that you need, and that's how you're talking to people. Quick links, super cool. That's how this is what I send to people when they're ready for stuff. If people need to know, if they're a coach and they need to get in touch with coach relations, I send it to them. Live chat for customers who need help, maybe with returning and exchanging a flavor or whatever. You have it in here for them. All access BOD challenge pack details. That's that Spring into Health YouTube video I send to people all the time. Challenger application, free 14-day Beachbody On Demand trial. I labeled it mine because I'm also in charge of Ryan and my mom's business accounts. So I'll eventually put theirs in there too if I want to assign people to them. That's what I send people. People want to know how to get to my personal Facebook page. That's what I send them. So it's awesome. You always want to have Asana open when you have your Facebook page open because this is your power hour and this is what's going to save you a lot of time. Any new coaches that have been added to our team lately, I put them in here just so that I know who I'm talking to, where we're at with things. This girl just signed up 2 days ago, okay, with the All Access BOD. She's excited to get going. Here's what I've sent her. Here's what I've done for her so far. So it reminds me of what I still need to do for her and what I've done for her. Current challengers that are in our month-long challenge group, I have them in their own list or their own project here, and I have tagged a couple of them already, or one of them already, as a potential coach because she's doing awesome. Coach applications, if any of those come in, I put them in here. Challenger applications, I put them in here, but they're also in my prospects group, okay, because I've tagged them in both, if that makes sense. So I can find these people, even if they're in more than one list in here, even if they're in more than one project, I've organized them even further, if that makes sense. These are all people who have sent a Challenger application in because of that funnel system that I have, that next step 1, 2, 3. So that's kind of a really quick rundown on Asana. You can keep your calendar in there. You can, all of your lists. These are just the projects that I've chosen to keep track of. That's my way of doing it. I don't ever really consult anything up here. Like I said, it wasn't designed for Beachbody coaches, but you can make it your own. So that's Asana. Gosh, I don't know quite what else to show you. This call is getting long, but I think that's, let me see here. I think it's a good time for questions, honestly, because that was a lot. a lot. Okay, so I'm done screen sharing.
Can you hear me?
YouTube open. Let me get YouTube open. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So you're opening YouTube. There are a few questions. Yeah. But I seem
to open it up right now. You sent me the link to it. Hold on.
I'll send again.
Oh yeah, okay.
You got it?
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. Lots of questions. Sorry guys, I haven't even seen your questions until right now, so I'm gonna check them out right now.
Okay, earlier when I asked you that, Luana said, how do you run Facebook ads? It was actually, how long do you run these ads?
Oh, okay. So Facebook ads, I only run one kind now, and that is the free challenge ad. And it is not, it is a post. It is a Facebook post that I have gone down to the bottom right-hand corner of and clicked boost. And I've sent it to particular audiences, which I don't have time to talk about, but we can do another call about how to find some audiences that work for your target market. But I just run that one post every single month for about a week and a half up until the start of our free group, and then I turn it off. So yeah, I only run them for about a week and a half. And it does take, guys, it does take time to find a Facebook ad or a post that is going to be a low-cost post that's going to work for you. It's going to take time, but there are a lot of tips I can give you and a lot of things I can show you, but it would be a totally different call.
I know you've been using Asana for only 2 weeks. How do you know if you can import your coach list or your customer list from your Coup into Asana?
Probably. You probably can. I have not even had time to do that because of all the people that are in here already that I'm currently talking to, but I'm sure there is, there's a help tab.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there might be.
It was created specifically to help multi-level marketing businesses. I think he was even an ex-Beach Party coach and now helps all the businesses. So he did make some things like that. But like you said, quit worrying about trying to add everyone from the past 6 years. That was so daunting to me. And I never uploaded anything because I'm like, I do not want it to be flooded with a million people. 6 years, free leads for that long, it just adds up.
Yeah.
So I like that you can just start fresh. How freeing does that feel?
Oh my gosh. It has taken a load off my shoulders because it used to be when I sat down for Power Hour, I was looking through multiple notebooks and I would never actually move forward with anything because I was just overwhelmed. I didn't know where to begin. I had multiple people and multiple notebooks and different notes next to them. And then I scratched their name out and put them on a different list. And with Asana, with tags, you never have to do that anymore. You can literally just tag somebody or take the tag away. And it's not that the person will go away. It's just that whatever category that you've got them in right now, that's where you want them to be. So, and you can click that tag and see everybody that's in there.
Okay.
That's why I love Asana.
I was making all these to-do lists numbered even on how to get started on simplifying because this is such a simplified process, which we loved. I got pretty good ways, but because of the technical issues, have you thought or have you done for your coaches of just like a step-by-step thing to get started on all of this that you've created?
No. This call right now is coming off of my first week and a half with this new system. And so I have not even begun to sit down and go, how am I going to duplicate this within my network? How am I going to duplicate this with my coaches? I need to figure out a system. But that's why I wanted to put those prereqs in there so that you guys as leaders and you guys as coaches can you can get to work on some of those things and maybe make your own. This is what I want my coaches to focus on right now. And then maybe next month we'll do this. And then we'll eventually move into this whole funnel.
Well, this is just
figuring it out.
Starting point for that. And I'll tell you why I asked, because when you have something so streamlined and simplified as this, you're going to want to be able to just hand it over in a pretty little package to your coaches, maybe month 2. I'll tell you, I just bought $1,000 training that is exactly like what you have here, but she's done so well at saying, okay, next step, and then it X's it off because I completed it. And it's just such a great walking way through. Now, of course, you don't want all your coaches to have to invest that kind of money. So this is just a great start at saying, okay, and here's your next step, and here's your next step. Because like Kristen here, she asks, so your prospects are people who just respond or those who fill out the form?
Yeah.
Go for
My prospects are the ones that have, see, I will go back into that ad later and I will start jotting some people down that have responded on the actual post, but I haven't seen on an event page, or haven't seen in the free group yet, or I haven't seen a challenge application from. Those are people I'll eventually add to Asana, but right now, until our month-long challenge group starts, I'm focusing on the people that have been all the way funneled down. Okay, they're in Sean Week, whether they've enrolled in the free trial or not, those are the people I'm going to spend my time on. If I find I have extra time after our challenge group is up and running, then I'll go back and start adding some people in from the actual ad. But it's putting the responsibility back on the people who have shown the interest instead of on me trying to talk them into it, if that makes sense. It's a funnel that has, what I like about it is that people, it's self, what is the word I'm looking for?
A self-paced, or
it's self
motivated,
it runs itself.
self-paced. Oh, automated?
It runs itself. I don't have to spend my time talking to people and convincing people to join the free group or join or fill out this application through conversation. Like, if they haven't followed the next steps, then I'm not going to talk to them first. Yeah. I'm going to talk to people who did. So
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go back, and I know everyone on the call is too, is going to have to just go back and re-listen to this and start making their own list. Like, okay, first you start posting, but then if you haven't already, create the like page, establish your avatar. Like I said earlier, such great stuff. I mean, this is invaluable, really. We just got to sort through it now, because
it's a lot to sort through.
Yeah, but I mean, you were just so close to having it just a perfect package. Really, you're so close. So feel encouraged by that. But I was saying all that because, like, when you get to a point where you are so familiar with it, it's like, okay, and now your next step is. I mean, I just really think this is going to simplify your coaching business. So that's the only reason I'm encouraging you and edifying you, saying that you are really close to having a hand-delivered. You're going to simplify your business, like, right now.
And that is my number one goal. That's my number one goal is, and for the longest time, I have known that automation has to be possible in this business, because it's possible in every single business.
Right.
Why is Beachbody any different? And it just takes some time. It's taken years to figure out what system I want to follow from here on out, because you can listen to dozens upon dozens of different coaches in this network. Everybody has their own, especially top coaches, everybody has their own system. But because you're listening to so many people, it can become so overwhelming and going, well, what? I need to have pieces of everybody's, but then what does that even look like? And now it's just too much to manage. And
exactly.
You gotta just figure out your system that you are going to repeat every single month. Yeah. But you can theme your groups around, holidays. It doesn't matter the what, it's the how. The how can't change. The free group, I'm going to be running one every single month for 5 days. The how or the what of the free group might change, but the how of my funnel system will never, ever, ever change. And you've got to just develop that funnel system that never, ever changes for you, regardless of what any other coaches are doing. If you have figured one out that works for you, then you have to do it, because then you can start spending your time on actual business producing activities and not just trying to figure out a system,
Yes, so true. And thank you for doing that for us. I love your teacher brain. I love your step-by-step. Everybody did. I am the product of 6 years as a coach with 0 systems. It's flustered. It's living in response mode. It's, because things happen so fast. Like I used to be able to do my business on a notebook. You know what I mean? And then it became too much. So thank you for using your gifts and strengths and talents to put something like this together and just share it. Honestly, we love you for it. I have to run to get Soren.
Oh my gosh, yes, go.
Thank you. Like I said, it's going to be awesome to go back and just listen to and do, you know?
I know it was a lot, and I'm sorry for that. I knew it would be, but if you guys are still on and listening, then chances are that you are those leaders that are going to be taking this kind of, all of these ideas, and you're going to figure out not only what works for you, but how you want to start breadcrumbing it down to your team. So, yeah.
Awesome. No, seriously awesome. Thank you so much. Congratulations. I really feel like you just won a lottery. Like, congratulations on cracking the code.
I felt like that lately. And you know what it has also done? It has allowed me to literally walk away from my desk, my office, my business time, and I don't feel the need to be on my phone because I might miss a message. I don't feel the need to have my laptop downstairs when Ryan and I are just trying to spend time together because I might miss a message and somebody might need the enrollment link or somebody might this. Self, and it's their responsibility. So if they've done it, if they haven't done it, I can't give them any more direction than I already have. It puts it back on them. So it's really given a better quality of life for me and us personally just in this last week and a half, because I can walk away and I know tomorrow when I come back and sit down at my desk, everything is already, I can just pick up where I left off in Asana.
Yeah.
All my people are there. They're organized. I know exactly where I left off with each of them, and I can just start my power hour. So it's so freeing when you have organization.
I imagine. I'm imagining still living vicariously through you together for me. But the point of it is you just have to sit down with this information that you've given us and give yourself 25 minutes of a pocket and just start. And then you're done. And then come back and start where you left off and just until you get it all done. Because it took you 3 years to get it all figured out. So it can't just happen tomorrow. So give ourselves some grace, but take the time to organize this into our life and Beachbody coaching business. Yeah. Girl, I love you so much. You just
I love you too. I love all you guys. I'll answer your questions too after we're done. After we.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.